Hi everyone, it's Stuart here from Hot Forex. It's the final session of the trading week. It's Friday the 8th of February and been relatively quiet here on the Forex markets. We've had one big move and we'll come on to that in a wee while. Euro here has dipped down to this 13.25 level, but it's held it twice yesterday as low and also today's low into it. Now we're back up again. That's just triggered long here. Euro looks like a pretty strong candle there at 3 o'clock. Server time over the pivot, but not a great deal of action going on. It needs to break out of that level, and next resistance is obviously here from yesterday. We need to break over that 13.56 level, but pivoting around 13.50 basically. So if it's going to go further north, it needs to, I say, break this 13.56 level. First resistance would come at 13.65. Support is obviously this lower level here, this one we've talked about before, 13.25. Excuse me. Yen. Again, another sideways action here, and again trapped in this channel here, pivoting around literally the pivot point here at 109.85. Top of the move today has been 109.90, so we can't get back to 110 region today. But we're supported here at 109.70 area, and then the big support here, the 200 period at 109.65. Pound. Got a bit of a bid earlier. Mrs. May's going to Ireland today. Not really going to get anything out of the Irish, one wouldn't expect. But again, the pivot holding here at 129.32 and capped again. Say very little movement today. Capped at 129.75. So in between that range there, maybe break out later in the US session, but it doesn't look like it. The big mover though today has been the very, very positive Canadian jobs data. So dollar CAD, it's been this great big rally up. We rallied into 133.32 all week. It's been, if I take that up, you can see what a strong week we've had for dollar CAD off this floor here, this 200 period here at 131.20 all the way at 133.25. Intraday, but again the crossing EMA strategy would have triggered ahead of the news here, suggesting we were going to go down, because that, see that big candle there engulfing all the previous action earlier in the day, and off we got. Entry would have been there, target 1 would have been about here, target 2.5 times the ATL would have been about here for about 10, 20, 30 pips on that move down there on that 1 hour chart. Still not actually oversold there. It's 141 and just bounced a wee bit. So 132.50 proving support for dollar CAD. Gold's had a really good afternoon session as well. Another one that triggered at 1 o'clock again. Engulfing candle taking out the action early in the day here at 13.11.23, and then it's ran through R1 and into the psychological 13.15. So big long wick on this current hour. We've still got, it's just nearly over, isn't it? So that's suggesting perhaps more upside. 13.15 becomes key. So oil, gold on the bid, R2 takes us to 13.17.35, next resistance level up there. And oil moved down yesterday. We talked about under $53, 52.25, and we've turned around. And again, this one's just sort of looked like it's triggered in the last hour here. Big candle again, concluding at 1600 hours, taking out all of the action previously today. Nice sloping little trend that tracks me there. That there we go. That's a nice little uptrend there on the oil market there. So capped at back over 53. We're back under 53 at the moment, pivoting around the $53 level. So we'd like to break 53.25 going into the end of the session. Remember, we've got the CFTs C's are back today as normal on Friday, and we also got the Baker Hughes oil rig count as well in about 3 or 4 hours as well later on this afternoon. So that's the oil market for you. And finally, equities have got off to a weak start. We came off the 2700 level yesterday, under the key 200 period here on this 1 hour chart, and more importantly for me really is under this 200 period as well. Again, this is the exponential moving average. The 200 period simple moving average is what we've ran into this week, and that at the daily time frame that sits about here, and we've rejected that, this 2735 level, and we turned down, and that's looking relatively weak as well. The stock market, well, relatively, it's obviously had a really good January, really weak December, really good January, and maybe giving up some of the gains in this first couple of weeks of February. We'll see where we go next week, obviously on that. But intraday, week start so far today, slipping down to 690 at the moment. So have a great trading session. What's left of it. Have a fabulous weekend, everybody, and we'll see you all again bright and early on Monday morning. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.